Hey, Dino here from 3-Star Nomadic, and I'm standing here in Sanur Beach. We're gonna head up to Amed today on the bike. Let's go have a look, guys. So here we go, guys. We're just heading through Sanur now. We will be heading right up the coast today until we make it all the way right up to the north coast. They call it, where the black beaches are, and we'll be staying at Amed. We'll be stopping at a lot of places on the way as we go. Some of the more well-known ones will be Padang Bai and Candidasa. So we're just entering now onto what they call the bypass. It's essentially a big highway that travels through this area of Sanur and then some. So I'm sort of just using the force today. I tried to organise a little thing here for my GPS, but it sort of didn't get organised, so I'm just going with it. I'll work it out on the way. I'm carrying a backpack that's pretty heavy, so I might have to get a strap and strap that to the seat eventually, but I'll work that out as I go through this week. And yeah, guys, we're out on the road and we're using the force today to try and find our way to Amed along the coast ride. May the force be with me always. Well, the force isn't really going that well at the minute because I'm a bit lost already. I'll have a good look on the maps where I'm going. Back on the Bali roads, I've got to admit, it sort of gets the heart pumping again, and I've got to get used to the way they go through. It's sort of part of it, going through red lights, and got to be ready for anything. And you sort of got to come back, and I've got to remember from years ago when I used to ride here, you sort of got to go with the flow a bit, or else you muck their wild system up. Red lights. And here we are at the little beach. I won't even try to pronounce it, but we can have our first look at the black beach that they talk about as we head up north. I think we'd be on the sort of east coast now, heading up north. So all this massive land over here, I'm just having a guess that it's probably Penida, Lambongan over there, but if that's wrong, I'll have it written up that that's the case. I've got a bit of a shipwreck down there, so I'll stretch the old legs, then we'll get back up to Padang Bai and have a look. We're just cruising into Padang Bai now. This is like the main tourist drag along here. We'll park it up and we'll go for a bit of a look around. Hello. I'm good. Yourself?
Yeah, good. No, I was just ringing. I just heard the news and there was a landslide in Bali, so I was just making sure you're okay.
Making sure I wasn't under it? Yeah. No.
Yeah, well, they did say that 2 Australian tourists died, so
no worries.
I was just a little bit worried.
Oh, once again, it's not me. Yeah, I did hear there was some landslides, but I didn't hear a lot more than that, so I might just check it out a bit more and see what road it was on, in case I'm running into a dead end. Oh, I'm all good, Lacey. So guys, welcome to Padang Bai. We're on the main drag here. So this is the bay here. One of the main reasons for this area that so many tourists come here, apart from its beauty with all the boats and whatnot, is that they've got the ferries which go across to many different places. So if you're looking at catching a big ferry, a slow boat, slow ferry, that's these ones here, and this is the port to get them from, guys. Other than that, all the fast boats, they probably have fast boats here too like that, but you can grab a lot of them down in Sanur and that area. So but it's a beautiful little town along the main drag here. Plenty of accommodation around, definitely rigged up for tourists, and it goes on a lot further than that. You can see the whole bay's actually full of it. It's also got a couple of nice bays over the hill there. I think they might even have some full moon parties on there for the rages. So get into it, guys. There you go. We're halfway to Amed in Padang Bai. I just had a bit of just sort of trying to fix this drone, all the rubber bit in there, little elastic band thing was just not working properly. So I could see on the monitor it just wasn't filming properly. The stabilizer, I think, had gone. But I might have got it better. I think it happened yesterday when I accidentally ran the drone into myself. It was quite a laugh. So I'll show you what happens right now. Yep, so that was it. Anyway, I'm hoping I've got it fixed, so I'm just gonna put it up again and see if it's fixed the problem. Oh, I think that worked. Mr. Fix It, mate. Drone specialist. That's all for now.
One omelette and one coffee.
Thank you, man. So yeah, so I thought I might stop and just try to get a bit of information on this landslide and see what actually happens. So I didn't realise it, but I'm in Cafe Papa John bar and restaurant, and I'm having an omelette. I think that was 30,000, 20,000 for that. I don't know what retained for that. And it looks pretty yummy, and the lady in here is really nice. So this omelette is absolutely beautiful. Coffee is great. Looks like a really well-run place. So if you're in Padang Bai and you want to go to a good little restaurant right across the road from the beach, come into Cafe Papa John Bar and Restaurant. I've got a few tourists across the road, and I think they think their bike is my bike, so I better have a look. Wrong one, yeah. Yeah, so they tried to start it, but they couldn't, so I went over and just let them know. I thought the camera was running, but it wasn't. Sorry, you missed that one. It was quite funny. Into Candidasa now, guys. Stop on the side somewhere, get down the beach and have a look in a minute. got to dodge a couple of trucks first. Morning. Not just now. I'll just have a look. So guys, here we are. Found a little place down the beach in Candidasa. It was a little bit hard to actually find somewhere. As soon as you come into town, if you're heading north, as soon as you see the water, there's a little stop here. Because other than that, you got a lot of restaurants, got a lot of resorts which are right on there. So unless you walk through them, which I'm sure you can, and go grab a drink, it's pretty hard to get to the beach. Insane beach, probably not a lot of it, but it's a beautiful coastline, so definitely very scenic with the mountains and whatnot. So as usual, let's get up in there and have a look. So guys, hope you enjoyed that little bit of drone over the beautiful Candidasa. Definitely worth a look if you're passing down this way. Now we're going to head, we've come all the way from down this way, we're heading up north. We're going to head up, and I'm going to try and stick to the coast road. It's not the main road to get to Amed, but I want to try and see the coast along there. So fingers crossed, using the force. Let's see what we can find, guys. It's time to adventure! Once again, I can't quite remember which one was my bike. I don't know if it was that one, or was it that one? Got a few monkeys on the go here. You've got to be a bit aware of the touristy monkeys because they've learned how to steal stuff. So I thought about a spot now. It's pretty hard to work out how to get the beach road. As I say, I'm using the force, stopping, looking on the maps. But I think it's going to be a difficult one. If I can't really find a coast road too easily, well then I'll take the main one, and that'll be a trip for another day. So we'll see how we go. But give it a go anyway. So I'm going to try, I don't even know how far this road will get me through, but I'm turning at the big tree and we'll try and head down towards the beach and see how we go. So we're off the beaten track now, guys. Just the beautiful little places, that you find just cruising around. Heading to North Bali. So I'm just sort of cruising, pushing through, turning right every now and then. Most of the roads seem to lead back, sort of heading up. I suppose they have to get over rivers, and I feel like I'm going more up into the mountains now than along the coast, but it's beautiful just the same. So out in the outback, getting lost. So I'm back on a fairly main road now, and going through a little highlands village. pretty cool. Muck with that fella. So Yippy's just been on, so they're the big statues that they made for Yippy. So just thought I'd get off and have a bit of a break in the middle of nowhere. A little river going down through here and shot across the road. So there's just a lot of these little overpasses. Obviously they've had a lot of rain lately, so there'll be a lot of water coming down the mountains. I thought they'd be flooded a bit more, to tell you the truth. But yeah guys, beautiful riding up here in the mountains. So I don't know how much of the coast I'll see, but here's what it is. Let's venture on. The old bike struggling to get up a hill, it doesn't seem to be clicking down into first. Or maybe that's all it's got, I don't know. Anyway, we're getting there slowly. So just everywhere you sort of look here, sort of we're going up and down to get around all the rivers and that. But the scenery is just absolutely beautiful. What an amazing coastline this is. It's been pretty bumpy, the roads. Nice to get a nice patch along here. So for most of this trip I haven't actually seen any Westerners. There was a couple that just went past then. So, but yeah, basically no tourists. You want to get away from the tourist areas, well then this is probably the place to come. Hello everyone. Hey champ. So if you do this trek the same way I've done it, unless I've sort of missed something completely, you won't get a road which is straight along the water's edge, you know. So if you take the main road, it'll take you inland more to Amed. If you want to push through this way, it's just sort of, I'd imagine, chuck your GPS on and just keep trying to follow it. But sometimes you get to these roads and you're just thinking about it too much. So sometimes it's best just go with the feeling and try to, you know, look at things like the mountain, and as long as you keep going in one direction along the mountain, you should be all right, even if you're going up and down a bit, as I was. Anyway, here's this big monstrous whatever it is. There you go. We're here. Oh, hey buddy. So that's the big lighthouse. Yeah, this is taking us right down now onto the ocean road, so we may get a little bit of that for a while. What a great setup that is. Beautiful. So that's what the coast looks like along here. So it seems to be just bay after bay here. Beautiful little bays. This one's got sort of a bit more of a village vibe to it. Hey chap! And I'm feeling that we're coming already to the Amed sort of area. I don't know that we're right in the centre of it yet. I don't think we are. I think that's sort of around where I'll be staying. So that might be a couple more bays away. But I'll just keep cruising for a bit longer, and hopefully not too far away we'll get close to where the hotel is, and we're going to sit down and have a coldie. she's been a pretty big day. Left at 7 o'clock, it's about 1 now, so but I'm glad I've done this. I'm glad I did the coast road, you know, to the best of my ability anyway. I saw so much beautiful mountain scenery, which I probably didn't expect to see today. We'll be seeing plenty more of that in the coming videos, waterfalls and whatnot. So, but yeah, all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. And the rain's not too far off now. I can feel that cool air coming from those mountains. Might be time to try and find a little restaurant. But at the end of the day, a little bit of water won't hurt me, but hitting a school bus will. Hati hati dino. Sort of spotted this sign which pretty much made me mind up to turn in and park here. Down here it's all, if it's not black sand beach, it's black rock, and you can see that, you can hear the pebbles as the waves come in and out. So basically we're in Amed. This is what it's all about, guys. So that was a great journey, absolutely loved it. I'm not far from the hotel now, and we'll have a look at that one in the future. So from Dino at 3-star nomadic from Sanur to Amed on the little motorcycle. We'll catch you down the track. Hey guys, please consider subscribing. I really do put a lot of work into these videos, so your subscription would mean the world to me. Catch you down the track.